Hi, everybody, and welcome. This is Chuck Boulais, and that's me in the picture down there in the lower right hand corner of your screen. Today, I'm doing a video review on an upcoming product called Marketing on the Fringe by Bill McRae and Phillip Long. And I'm going to be speaking kind of quickly here because I have a lot to say about marketing on the fringe, and this video may already go a little longer than I want, so please bear with me because there's a lot of good information in here, and I really want to make sure I get it all out to you. Before we go any further, I do want you to know I'm not trying to sell you Marketing on the Fringe by Bill McRae and Phillip Long, and I have no affiliation with the company or the product or with Bill McRae or Phillip Long, and I have no vested interest in the product, so you will not find an advertising link to Marketing on the Fringe down below in my YouTube video description, so you can put your wallet away right now. For those of you who have never seen one of my videos before, let me tell you a little bit about me. As I said, my name is Chuck Boulais, and I've been in the marketing business for well over 20 years. And when I left that career, I did so to start my own business on the greatest landscape the world has ever known as far as entrepreneurship is concerned, the World Wide Web. I think that's the greatest place to start a business today. But when I did that, I banged my head against the wall for well over a year, just trying to figure out the basics of online marketing, how to make money online, and where me and my skill set just might be a good fit. During that time, I spent literally tens of thousands of my own dollars from my own savings and retirement accounts just trying to break into making money online. I ended up buying almost every kind of internet program, one-on-one coaching plan, and different online product launch that you can possibly imagine. And each and every one of them told me that I'd make thousands of dollars per month. And most of these products and programs almost always promise that I do so with very little effort on my part, maybe even with only one or two clicks of the mouse, or maybe even totally on autopilot. Does that sound familiar? So I want you to know that I'm not an online guru. I'm not a member of any inner circle. I'm a normal everyday guy who's made mostly good decisions. But in all honesty, I'll let you in on a secret. I've made my share of bad ones too. And after some bumps and bruises, my online business has finally taken off, and I've been having some really good results. Now, let me tell you that most of that success has come since I decided to help people online as much as I can, and since I started doing these videos. And once I decided that even if I can keep one person a day from making just one of the same mistakes I made, I think it will all be worth it. Success will come to me, and that's because I truly believe that success comes to those who help others and who love what they do. Now, during all of that unbelievably long and expensive personal research that I had to do, the most important thing I found out is that when you're looking into buying any type of product or program that's being offered for sale online, that it's a business decision. So, you're going to want to utilize your business wisdom and your business acumen, or else you're going to end up being just another victim, and you're going to lose a lot of valuable time and money, and I don't think any of us can afford to waste one single bit of those valuable resources. If you can remember to utilize that business wisdom and business acumen of yours, and always keep in mind that over 90% of program launches online are either really bad fits for people and their particular personal talents and skill sets, or maybe they underdeliver on their promises, or maybe they're just repackaged old products, or maybe even just out and out scams. I think you can save yourself a lot of time, money, and energy. Now, I'm not saying that Marketing on the Fringe by Bill McRae and Phillip Long is a scam or a bad fit for anyone. Not at all. I just want you to know a little bit about what you're getting into right up front so you can make an informed decision and you don't end up throwing money at yet another product that leads you down a long, dark road that just doesn't work out for you and leaves you into yet another dead end, all that much more broke, and losing all that precious time. And time is the one thing that can never be refunded to you. Okay, so what is Marketing on the Fringe? Well, now, Marketing on the Fringe is a new WordPress plugin. It's a plugin that you buy and install into a WordPress website that will help you generate lots of passive income. And by passive income, uh, that's income in which you don't have to do any work to earn it. And I've never really been involved in anything where you don't have to do anything to earn income. So we can take that for what it's worth. This is actually version 3 of this product, and one thing I know is that Marketing on the Fringe is going to cost you a lot of money, and it's going to cost you a lot of time. They'll initially offer you the product for about $39, and once you've got your credit card out and have made that bold decision to try yet another product launch and buy the product at that $39, and once you get in, you're going to find that that $39 you just spent is not nearly the real cost of the product. You're going to be immediately hit with a couple of additional offers and upgrades that are called upsells. And the first one will be $14.99 a month. $14.99 a month. I had to say that again because that's $170 a year. And as soon as you bite the bullet and buy that upsell, because after all, it is a business decision and you don't want to shortchange your business by only buying half a product, they hit you with another whopper of an upsell at $197. That's a one-time purchase. But still, that's an additional $200. So we're already talking $400 or so, over $400 to buy this product. Um, Now, here's a little secret. That second upsell, the one for $197, is, I believe, the same product they sold in Mr. McRae and Mr. Long's previous product called Above the Social Matrix. So I think if you have that product already, you don't really need this second upsell. That's assuming you find that you just can't live without marketing on the fringe. Now, this is only going to be a 3-day launch, and then they'll offer the product through reciprocity, which means that they will get their buddies in the internet marketing inner circle to market it for them, and they will also market their products reciprocally. They do this a lot. There's an inner circle that kind of supports each other and sells products for each other, and they buy them as well, and that keeps the whole thing going. And in the meantime, they hope to sweep people like you and I in really are looking for a way to make money on the internet and are not really sure what to do. A couple of real concerns I have about this product is, what if you don't know WordPress? They say they'll help you learn how to do WordPress. That's going to take a lot of time. Believe me, I have tried to become a WordPress expert. I'm okay on WordPress, but it took me a lot of time to learn the small amount that I know. So in order to be really proficient on WordPress, it's going to take a lot of time. And what if you don't already have a viable product? What if you don't already have something to sell or something that's started to generate income? What are you going to do? You're going to buy this product and hope that you can find a product to sell. If you think about it, if you were to do that out in the brick and mortar world, try to start a business without a proven product, that'd be, in my opinion, pretty risky, don't you think? Why is that acceptable behavior with an internet business? I think that's just business suicide, but that's just my opinion. Now, be aware, because of that 3-day launch window for Marketing on the Fringe, this is going to be very popular with affiliate marketers because of its high price and high commission payout. So we're going to be inundated with emails, advertisements, flashing ads, landing pages, and all the other salesy stuff used to try and get your money from you and to get you to buy Marketing on the Fringe. So I want you to know, I'm not saying this is a bad product, but uh, unless you're a WordPress whiz and you've got a viable product already making money for you, I would highly recommend you stay away from this product, not because of the product itself, but because there's so many better and far less expensive ways to make money online and from home, maybe even in your part-time. Like I said before, I've really started to have a lot of success on the internet recently, and that success has only come since I decided to help people and since I started doing these videos. If you're new to internet marketing, or you've even been here for a while and haven't made a whole lot of money or seen a lot of success, I want to share something that's really been working gangbusters for me. In fact, no one is more surprised than I am at how well this has been working for me. After wandering around and buying just about every program and product that was being offered out there, like Marketing on the Fringe, I finally found one that worked and finally allowed me to say enough to forking out cash to any more of these product launches, offers online, emails, and make easy money fast and easy schemes. Thank heaven. After spending all those tens of thousands of dollars of my hard-earned money, I found a program called Instant Payday Network. Now, don't worry. I'm not going to ask you to give me any money, and that is a promise. So don't go away. Please put your money away. You don't need it. And surprise, surprise, I don't want it. What I'm going to tell you about is 100% free. And right about now, you're probably saying, come on, Chuck, you're just trying to sell me into your program just like all the other guys, man. And I'm going to tell you that no, I'm not selling you anything. I am trying to tell you about this phenomenal opportunity, but I'm not selling you anything because what I want to tell you about costs $0 and 0 cents. Instant Payday Network is free, unlike the other programs out there like Marketing on the Fringe. This program is free. It's not $39. It's not $14.99 a week. It's not $197. It's not even a dollar. So I'm not selling you anything. Now, what happens with Instant Payday is very simple. You get compensated $58 whenever anyone comes into Instant Payday and completes the free program. Now, the system was created by a guy by the name of Jeff Buchanan, and you can see his picture right there. He's pretty much an ordinary guy, pretty soft spoken. He's kind of rock and roll looking, but he is a really good guy, and he's very smart. Jeff's system, the way he set it up, he actually has no buy-in fees or upfront costs whatsoever. There are no website fees, zero maintenance fees. There are no hidden fees later on. There are no upsells after you get in. Once you're in, it's still free. You don't need to learn how to set up a website. You don't need to learn how to blog, how to do SEO. You don't need to know how to do any of that stuff, folks. It's really that simple. Now, I do want to put your mind at rest about a few things. This is not an MLM. So those of you that have been burned by the multi-level marketing business model, rest easy that Instant Payday is not an MLM. And those of you that are really into MLM, I'm sorry to bring you down, but you're not going to earn your money that way with Instant Payday. You don't have to bug your friends and family like you would say with Amway or Avon or all those other companies that were also inundated with pressure to sell for. There's no cold calling. You never have to pick up a phone and call some unsuspecting stranger that you don't know off a list, and you certainly don't have to go out and see anyone ever. And there's no product or inventory to ship. So, what do we get with Instant Payday Network, ladies and gentlemen? Well, we get a free, complete, turnkey marketing system. And that marketing system includes not one, but three complete free capture pages. And each one is tested 35 to 50% conversion rate, and there are no website hosting fees either. We get a free automated sales funnel so that all of your referrals and all of your leads are funneled directly to you. No one else gets them, no one else sees them. We get a free email autoresponder, and we get all of the free training we need to start making money right now. And of course, it's 100% free to get started. Now, I do want to go back and talk a minute about this capture page, the one with the tested 35 to 50% conversion rate. If you had to purchase this tested capture page somewhere else, it's going to cost you $25 to $30 a month just in website hosting fees. And if you wanted to have one designed, built, and tested for you so that it was as effective as the one Jeff gives us for free, that'd be about $200 a year. I know that for a fact because the squeeze page company that Jeff uses, I know someone who's used them before, and it costs $200 a year. It's a company called Custom Splash. The email autoresponder, if you had to purchase that on your own, that by itself would cost you $30 a month if you went with a company like, say, Aweber or Constant Contact or any one of the hundreds of companies out there that you'd have to spend all that time researching in order to determine which one was best for you, not to mention how long it would take you to learn to set it up and make it run as effectively and efficiently as this one. But Jeff's already done all that, and he provides it to us for free. He's written all of the product introductory emails, all of the follow-up marketing emails, and he's put them in there so that they're all sent out automatically at the appropriate intervals. You don't even have to write an email with the Instant Payday system. Jeff does tons of video, audio, and written training here himself, and that training is second to none. He'll take you from the ground up, and he'll teach you the basics to the advanced techniques of online marketing and the best and fastest ways to capitalize with this system. And he's not going to charge a dime for any of that either. In addition to that, you're going to get personal access to me as your personal coach. I'll help you with your training, and I'll support you personally, and that's because I really want to build a great team and help my people out. Once you sign up and qualify for the Instant Payday Network, I give you my personal email address and my phone number, so you're not just left out there twisting in the wind and having to fend totally for yourself. And I can assure you, I'm not going to charge you a thing, and I'm always available within just a couple of hours of your contacting me. Why am I always available? Because I love what I do. I love Instant Payday Network, and I'm grateful for what it's done for me. This is a free system that you guys can do at home. You can even do this in your part-time if you'd like. I personally know people making $10,000 to $20,000 a month with Instant Payday Network. Now, remember the reason why Instant Payday Network stands alone from the other programs out there is because it costs nothing to join to get started. Zip. Nada. Zilch. And you make $25 to $58 for each person that signs up for free offers. The other great thing about Instant Payday Network is that you're paid your money from multi-million dollar corporations, Fortune 500 companies. This is all part of their huge advertising budgets that they've allocated and set money aside for just this kind of advertising. And that means you don't have to rely on the average internet affiliate or product developer dude to put his hand into his pocket and give you money whenever he remembers or whenever he thinks about it. And this type of compensation system means that you get paid daily with the Instant Payday Network. I get paid every day with Instant Payday. The question I guess I have for you at this point is, should you spend $37 for the other program, or the $400 or $425, whatever it was going to be, plus endure the immense competition you're going to have, whether you decide to promote it as a JV affiliate, say you've been thinking about trying your hand at affiliate marketing, or you end up buying Marketing on the Fringe as an end user when you could actually do Instant Payday for free. You know, sometimes making money is simple. I don't think we have to overanalyze this one too much. If you know of another program online that's free to get started, a program that has the potential to make you $10,000 to $20,000 a month, I would encourage you to go for it and embrace it wholeheartedly, my friend. On the other hand, if you can't find a program like that online, you just found one. I encourage you, I almost implore you, do not pull out your wallet and spend money on yet another expensive program with untested, untried, or empty promises. You have an opportunity right here to get started finally making some real money online. You can start making money within 24 to 48 hours, and all you have to do is click the link right below my video. Right below this video, there's a link on the left-hand side in the video description. If you click it, you won't be disappointed. Go ahead and click one of the links right there, right below the video now. As a matter of fact, I put 2 or 3 links down there, right below the like symbol, the thumbs up symbol that YouTube gives you. You want to look for the link that says DignityRestore.com, because that's what I want you to do. I want you to restore your dignity and start making money again. Get into and work the Instant Payday program. You won't regret it, I promise. So go ahead and click that link. Give yourself a break. Click the link below, and I'll see you on the other side.